Charlie Walker. In this video, we're going to talk through how to build up your email list using Facebook Messenger. If we haven't met, my name is Charlie Walker. I'm the founder of Chatbots That Convert. If you're excited about chatbots or interested in them, go ahead and subscribe and click that bell notification because I've got a lot more content coming out. So the big idea is this. A lot of people say like, well, should I use email or should I use Messenger? Like, which one's better? Which one's here to stay? And the answer really is both. And I think that Messenger is really one of the best ways to actually get emails. Like maybe your long-term goal is not Messenger. Maybe you don't even care about Messenger. Maybe you just want emails. I would still potentially say you should try to use Messenger to actually get the emails because there's just less friction. You know, when you think about getting a Messenger subscriber, whether let's say you're running Facebook ads, you know, you're gonna run an ad and they're gonna click the ad and they're gonna start a conversation with you in Messenger. They haven't had to type anything out. They just click some buttons, right? Or maybe you send them maybe you do a Facebook ad to a landing page, and instead of the name and email, you've got the button, the Messenger button, and they're gonna get into your Messenger bot that way. Still, no friction. They haven't had to type anything, right? Or maybe you're doing a Facebook Live on your page and you're doing the comment to Messenger tool where they comment something and it starts a conversation. They're in your bot. No email needed, right? No typing. Well, I guess they had to do a comment instead of type. Anyways, it's just so frictionless that it's a great way to one, obviously get them into your Messenger bot, but then you can get them into your email sequence, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, what I think is so great about this idea of having both of them is that you generally want to send them more messages via email than you are in Messenger. And I generally like to use like a 5-to-1 rule. So depending on how much content you're putting out there and how frequently you're talking to your contacts, 5-to-1 is about right. So that would be maybe you're sending an email once every day and a half or so, every 2 days. That would mean, you're sending them an email about once a week or so. Sorry, a messenger about once a week or so. That's about enough. Now, Messenger, you don't want to send them messages every day or even every other day or every 3 days because it just cuts straight through everything and goes to their phone. So, as soon as you get to the point where you're sending too many messages to them, they're going to get pissed off because they're like, oh, it's that guy dinging me again. Like, oh, who's messaging you? Some advertiser trying to get me to buy his course or, go to his restaurant or whatever it is, right? So, all right, so let's talk about this. How would you use Messenger to get people into your email list? Well, it'll be just the same way that you get people into your email list right now. Maybe you've got an ebook, maybe you've got like a mini course or something like that, or maybe like a free, webinar, a video, whatever it is. You can do the same thing that you're going to be doing, like that you're grabbing their email with, just in Messenger. So let me jump over and just show you a quick, super simple example. Let's say that you run a Facebook ad you have a you have a Facebook ad to an ebook on puppy training. And that's what you've got. You got Puppy Training 101, right? And in a normal case, you would send them to a landing page, which would have, a fancy cover of the ebook and name, email, submit, and you get them as a lead. In Messenger, all we're going to do is send them to this message that says, welcome. This is an automated messenger assistant to help you get your free ebook on puppy training. Click the link and you'll get your book, right? Now, the next message is going to be a user input. So I'll just kind of show you real quick what it is. Start from scratch. I'm going to copy this. I'm actually going to delete it so we can walk through it together. User input. It's a pro feature. So you would need a ManyChat Pro account. By the way, I'm in ManyChat. If you haven't figured that out, to grab emails from Messenger, at least using ManyChat, you would need a pro account. It's like $15 a month. Not a big deal. So, great. And we're going to do first name. The way that you would do the first name thing, I'll just show you, is you see that little like squiggly bracket you call it? At least that's what I call it. And then one more, and it'll pop up the variable type. And you'll say first name, great first name, great Charlie. Where should we send the download link for your ebook? just to confirm the email, just confirm the email below, or type the email you want us to send it to. Now, when they see this message in this free keyboard input, we're going to change it to email. Okay. Now, when they see this message, what's going to happen on their phone, depending on their operating system and all that, or on their computer, it's going to show them the actual email that they signed up with on Facebook. So for me, when I do like these demos, it'll say charlie@chatbots.convert.com. And I just have to click a button. I don't have to type anything. So it's still so frictionless. They don't have to type anything. They just keep clicking buttons and they've got it. Now, the big question, so let's go through my little flow. I'll just say, great, check your email for that link, and I hope you enjoy it. I had a little delay, typing 3 seconds. Then, potentially you could say, by the way, I got a super special offer. I got some training for you. It's only like $50. Go buy it, that kind of thing. Maybe you could add some sort of tripwire, funnelize it, that kind of thing. But, if you're just aiming to get emails, you could still do this. And the next question is, how do you get these emails from Messenger into your email provider? There's a couple different ways. There's 2 options. One, you can use ManyChat or MailChimp. If you have MailChimp, ManyChat and MailChimp integrate seamlessly. They have a native integration, I think is what you call it. I think that's what the nerds call it, which means that you don't need a third-party connector like Zapier. So you could just say, click in the sidebar, and we're going to come down here, and we're going to click MailChimp Actions. And then we're going to select the action, add them to a list. So I've got a couple, I guess I have like a test account with MailChimp, and I'm going to add them to my list. There you go. That's all you would have to do. If you had MailChimp, you could set them up that way. Now, alternatively, if you have Zapier, like if you've got ClickFunnels, Drip, Aweber, any of the other ones, what you would do, and I'm not going to do a whole video on it because it's kind of long, honestly. Just look for, if you have, let's say you have ClickFunnels, you would search for ClickFunnels, ClickFunnels, Zapier, ManyChat, or GetResponse, Zapier, ManyChat, and you'll get it. But what you would do is you would delete this, and you would do trigger Zap, okay? And the Zap event would be like maybe new email. That's one way to do it. I actually don't do it this method. What I do is, actually you have to. Sorry, that's actually wrong. Forget what I just said. Delete that. First, you have to store this email in your bot. Okay, so we're gonna store it as, we're gonna set custom field. And I've got like thousands of email fields in here. A test email. We'll just call it, we'll say it's test email. Oh, again, I apologize. I messed up again. This is live. This is the downfall of doing YouTube live. All right, so we're going to click back in here, and you're going to save it to a custom field here. Okay, so we're going to type in email, and for you, there's not going to be an actual email. We may have to click a new custom field, email. For me, I'm going to save it to, let's say, test email. Okay, and then whenever somebody goes to the flow and they put in an email, it's going to save their email to a field attached to that user. Okay, and what I do with Zapier is I have Zapier connected to my ManyChat, and it's constantly looking for whenever that field, that custom field is updated. It says, oh, we got a new subscriber. So whenever it's updated, it will trigger and it'll say, let me grab that and let me assign it as a new contact and let me send them this email. I'm not going to go through all of that, but that's the gist of how that would work. If you have MailChimp, it'll be super seamless. If you have anything else, you're going to use Zapier. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. This is my first YouTube live, checking it out, seeing if it's worth anything. Definitely subscribe, click the bell notification. Got a lot of new content coming out. I'm trying to do daily right now, so I'm pushing more content out basically daily. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one if I can figure out. End broadcast. See you.